A lot of times people are always asking, hey, do you have anybody that you would recommend to do this type of work or that type of work? And that's one of the things I want to do with the Classic Car Thread. When I find somebody in certain areas that know how to do the work well and that are skillful and that are passionate about what they do, I want to be able to recommend them to everybody in the country. And that's what I want to do today on this Welders Spotlight. This is the Classic Car Thread. One thing that every classic car owner enjoys is a nice rumble from their exhaust when it's been done right. And I got a guy in Louisville, Kentucky that knows how to do it right. He's passionate about what he does, and he treats everybody's car like it's his own. Let's go check out my friend Doug Barnes at Highway Muffler. I'm in a lot of different car clubs on social media. And one thing I've noticed over the last several years is how many people take their classic cars to this one particular muffler shop in Louisville, Kentucky. The place, Highway Mufflers. The guy in charge, Doug Barnes, aka Dougie B. As soon as you set foot on the property there at Highway Muffler, you can't help but notice that Doug Barnes is a walking triple latte with extra caffeine. His energy is contagious, and everybody around there is having a good time. When the customers come in, they're glad to see him. And then you realize that this place isn't just another business on the strip, but it's part of the community. And Highway Muffler is not just some place that popped up a few years ago, but it's been a part of this community for a long time.
I've been here for 38 years now. It's a hometown muffler shop. You know, we started on shoestrings. You know, years ago when we got the place going, we didn't know what we was getting into. You know, and since then we've grown. Majority of my business is repeat and referral. And my philosophy, my goal is somebody comes through that door, I'm going to do them a good job. And anytime somebody needs a muffler, they hear about it, they're going to say, hey, go see Doug out there at Highway Muffler. Them guys will take good care of you. That's what we do. We take care of our customers, and, you know, they come back and they spread the word.
When classic car collector Joey Dean bought this 65 Chevelle, the very first thing he did with it is took it to Doug Barnes so he could look over the exhaust and see what kind of changes he might want to make.
Actually, whoever who did the exhaust did a pretty decent job, yes.
Yeah. It ain't no highway muffler.
No, but I mean, the only thing I was going to do, if you want to do something to it sometime later on, put either an X pipe right here or H pipe. You want just to kind of tune it a little bit, but I mean, that's good.
Another thing I noticed that was interesting about Doug Barnes is that when it comes to being a car guy, he is hardcore, and he's got the tattoo to prove it.
That's my 67 Camaro I've had for, you know, 25 plus years. I take pride. You know, I've got guys that work for me that are very passionate about what they do. You know, they love the older cars. You know, they love the classic cars. Any type. You know, they take pride in what they do. They work on it like they're working on their own car, and that's what I strive to do. I say, hey, when you work on somebody's car, work on it like you're working on your own, and you do the best that you can.
Now that's the only type of people I want working on my classic car. And that's what you'll get every time you roll into Highway Muffler. So remember, if you need exhaust done, it doesn't matter where you are, put your car on a hauler and take it to Highway Muffler in Louisville. You'll be glad you did. I'm gonna go have a little bit of fun now. Check us out on the next episode of the Classic Car Thread.